The thing is, they use psychological methods and the technique of artificial intelligence to manipulate us. For me, as a family man, I'm also interested that my daughters, teenager girls, they behave secure in the environment, in their social media environment, and all that, because we all have a benefit from this as a family.
Welcome, dear strategists, and hopefully also numerous newcomers. You're probably aware that cybersecurity concerns us all these days, thanks to the numerous VPN sponsorships of other creators, for example. But did you also know that the possibilities for infiltrating your systems can be much more subtle? How one should behave in cyberspace these days, especially when dealing with security relevant information and broken down into private matters, affects every one of us, as well as newer and less well-known dangers, will be briefly outlined today by Ben Vetter, Lieutenant Colonel of the Reserve of the German Army. Dear Ben, thank you for your time, and please let's start by briefly introducing yourself, your background, and your career. Welcome again.
Thank you for inviting me. So, my name is Ben Vetter. I'm the owner and the CEO of Acht Cybersecurity GmbH, based in Hamburg in the north of Germany. So I'm busy in the strategical part of cybersecurity environment. We focus on mid-sized companies from 10 millions upwards to strengthen their ability in cybersecurity. That starts with the very first person, that's you and me. It's the human intelligence, and it goes to the complete strategical cyber crisis management plan we set up with the company. But it's really important that the company on its own worked on this topic, so we teach them how to train their people on a long time period. I'm a private business owner since 2019, and my interest in the strategic and political security business is longer than this, much more longer. I'm in the Federal Reserve since 1999, so I'm in the Cyber Command since a few years, and we also work on the NATO cyber exercises. So it's in all parts of my businesses now. I'm busy with this topic, and for me, as a family man, I'm also interested that my daughters, teenager girls, they behave secure in the environment, in their social media environment, and all that, because we all have a benefit from this as a family. So we want to stay secure, sleep well, and thanks for having me here. Let's have a talk.
To get right away to the practical aspects of 101, for example, while teasing a foundational basics episode similar to those on military decision making, time management, and types of propaganda techniques, what would be your basic recommendations, emphasis for user behavior today?
First of first of all, trust your personal reconnaissance. So don't think everything is real which comes to you in a social media environment or by electronic devices. It's not a zero trust thinking, because that's a little bit too critical, I think. Think seriously and look out for new methods. Check out, set a Google alert, for example, for new scam attacks. Talk to your family about these problems and discuss it. And set up like an environment of trust with better keyword phrases, set up of new keyword phrases, and changing them in a frequency which is acceptable. So make it like a part of your family and business life. And and you can mix it up in this case, because you are, as a person, you are both. So you can be attacked in all parts of your environment.
Yeah, exactly. Regarding penetration of one's surroundings, the problem is, and yes, phishing, and that you have to physically secure your devices ideally, and never connect unknown storage devices just like that, should be well known to the majority by now. But in one of our conversations, however, we specifically talked about deepfakes. Most people now probably think of the spread of misinformation, etc. But what few consider is the human and penetration of the personal environment aspect. Could you please briefly explain the dangers in this regard and at the end offer some recommendations on how to better prepare one's, especially loved ones, for this?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for this. I will explain it with a scenario based on my personal environment. For example, I'm a business owner. Probably some people check out on the internet that I have daughters. Then they check their social media accounts and they take voice and pictures. And yeah, they probably go to a holiday trip, and then I receive a message, probably a voice message from my daughter. I'm here at the airport. I lost my pocket and my credit cards. Can you please help me out? Can you transfer money to my girlfriend, to my friend here? Yeah, and then she's doing stress. I have to get the next possibility to travel, and can you do it quickly? So I think, okay, the voice is absolutely hers, so I transfer the money, direct payment, it's done. But that's exactly the problem. I didn't cross check. I didn't try to call her on the girl, the friend from her. I could call her probably, and I will recognize it's not her real friend. So the thing is, they use psychological methods and the technique of artificial intelligence um, to manipulate us. So be aware. If you have a few minutes of speech online, I can already produce a complete thing, a new one. You never talked about this, but the voice is exactly, and sounds and pronunciation is exactly how you would do it. So this is a scenario you have to really be aware of and think twice if you get messages like this. So my recommendation is cross-check it with another source of information. Try to get in touch with the people on other uh, kind of technology, for example, on a wire phone. And then probably you talked about this before, and you have installed some like key phrases uh, only you and your daughters is aware of. So then you can check it out with this.
Exactly, like preparing some code words, family internal, which are not somewhere listed on an electronic device, which are not an affiliation of anything you have used in the past, because of the data brokers, as we know, Incogni or Delete Me, are offering some services where basically, yeah, your whole movement profiles, for example, but especially all passwords can all be blocked. So basically, one has to go with a completely new approach on this, while this then gives a little bit of safety in these regards to basically establish I'm talking to the actual person. One aspect you just mentioned in the German recording before, and we should have to stress here again, is that they like to work with pressure. If it's like something that is time sensitive right now and urgent and everything, that could be the first indicator. For example, she's calling you from the hospital or for something like that, and that I need your login for this and that. And the people are not stupid. They are capable of utilizing psychological findings from marketing or data of yours and then basically profile you. And yeah, we won't believe with what stories some people might come up, and we have to raise awareness in so many regards. Ben,
Exactly.
thank you very much for your elaborations as well as work. Stay healthy, and to you, the veterans community and politicians, take extra care of yourselves and the key service members these days.
Thank you. Stay safe. Have a good day.
Take care.